It's the Don't Poo Poo My Woo Woo channel. I'm Angie McMann, and these are the messages for May. I'll introduce you to the decks that I've chosen for this month. The first one is the Angel Wisdom Tarot by Radleigh Valentine. The second one is the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck by John Holland. The third, which is one of my favorites, is the Numerology Guidance Cards by M.H.W.P. and the Witches deck, regular Witches Tarot deck. For some extra positivity, I've decided to add a deck that a good friend in Germany, Anya, hi, if you're watching this, I love you. You reminded me about the Crazy Sexy Love Notes by Chris Carr. This deck is fun, it's positive, and we're going to have that little added bonus at the end of the month. So thanks, Anya, for reminding me about this deck. The white candle I choose for every session is drawing in purity and for protection. This month I thought May was fitting to have both the green and the purple candles, not just so that it's matchy-matchy, but because purple brings on our spiritual power. We're calling in our psychic abilities and we're asking to tap into our intuition. So the purple candle stands for that intention. The green candle's intention is for healing, for personal growth, and to help us make our personal goals. 2021 is a 5 universal year. 5s are all about unexpected changes. That's about getting freedom, breaking free. It's big shifts, it's change, it's making big decisions, moving, changing jobs, growing a family, starting a family, getting married. It's the big decisions. Expect that this year. May is a 10, which comes down to the base number of 1 universal month. 10 is an instant manifestation number, which is fantastic for this month to grow, to change, to be, to do. So those dreams that you have, great month to work on it. The 1 as the base root number, universal month numerology, is a new beginning. It's starting from scratch. It's about originality. It's about being a leader. You think of 1 alone, standing tall. You're on your own. You are leading. Lead yourself or others, but you think of the number 1 with its head up and its feet firmly planted on the ground. It's about independent action. The 2 lunations this month are pretty cool. So the new moon on May 11th is in Taurus. So we know new moons always equal a new cycle. It's a great time to start fresh because, again, as a 1 month, and by the new moon, you really have a stronger power to start something over. Don't get stuck in old energy. Start fresh. Make new goals. So for the new moon in Taurus, we're going to draw on that Taurus energy. And Taurus is an earth sign that yearns for all the beautiful things, the luxurious things, the things that are tangible, the things we can touch, taste, and feel. So this is a time to slow down, savor every moment, every bite, and every experience, because the old adage, stop and smell the roses, really does apply this month, especially around that new moon. So refresh yourself with a little pampering and work on new things that bring a richness and a fulfillment to your soul. May 26th brings us a full moon in Sag. Now, full moons are about reviewing and for finding the gratitude in everything we've discovered since the new moon. So it's going to shed light on any proverbial issues. Now, when you think of Sagittarius, which is all about truth and freedom and expansion, once again, this is magnifying the energy of May. So ask yourself, in this Sagittarius full moon, where in my life do I need brutal honesty? Right? Get next to Jesus with yourself. Ask yourself the hard questions. What am I doing? What am I doing with my life? Now's the time to do that. From what do you need to break free? What is it you need to let go of? And what is it you need more of in your life? Because remember, with the Sagittarius new moon, it's still flowing into that Sagittarius full moon energy. You want to find the good things in your life. What can you do more of that makes you happy? That's going to raise your vibration, and that's going to bring you your dreams. That's going to help you manifest. Hello, Sag. Let's see what May brings for you. The top row is your big, bold messages, things to keep in mind. And the second row is the 4 weeks plus the little nubbin on the end of the general energies for your week. So you have the 4 of air, which would be the 4 of swords. Insights that come from meditation, the need to rest or take a vacation. Allow yourself more time before making a decision. Mental exhaustion, get more sleep. So you've been told, rest. Sag, big message for you in May. Imperative you rest. Heartache and loss. So there's something that's hurting, something that you're not dealing with, or something that you're going to have to deal with. As we know that your full moon is coming up, and the full moon is going to put a spotlight on whatever isn't working. So that's supercharged energy for you. And if your card this month is heartache and loss, you need to clear that up. You need to take a big spotlight is going to be on it anyway. So it's time to actually figure out what it is that you need to do. Do you need to get help? Do you need to talk to somebody? Or is it just time to release it? There are 1,000 ways to deal with this heartache and this loss. But it's time to focus on that this month. Sag, hopefully you can see this. I don't know what it's doing. My camera's doing something weird. So it's time to deal with that this month. And we have pride. So is there something that's happening that's from the heartache and loss? How much this isn't your ego? How much of this isn't your pride? Spirit's asking you to check in on yourself, to get that quiet time, to reflect on where your pain is, reflect on what's holding you back with your pride. Where's your ego? Week 1, we have the 9 of Wands. So there's a struggle. You're struggling with something. You're struggling with your energy. You're struggling with your fire, your inner power. You're a little defensive in this card, but you're feeling worn. And in week 1, that feeling worn, you've already been told up here that you've got to rest. Okay, if it's this heartache and this loss, and that's taking a toll on your pride, well, there you go. There's that. You gotta rest. Week 2, more waiting, isn't it? So this guy is hanging upside down with that halo. He knows what he needs to do. And he's locked himself all up on this tree. And that crow is trying to give him all the wonderful material things that he thinks he wants. But he's too busy hanging upside down in his own viewpoint to take care of what it is that would make him have those things that he's wishing for. So this hangman energy in week 2 is, again, check in. What's happening? Why are you, what's holding you back? This is the need to rest. This is, you're holding yourself back, because this guy can reach up. His hands are not tied. They're just placed behind his back. But he's also hanging on this tree. He could literally get down on his own, but he's not. It's kind of like the 8 of Swords, but in the major arcana. Why are you stuck? Why are you stuck? Where are you stuck? Take a look at that this month, Sag. It's very important. And then week 3, you have the Page of Wands. So you're starting to feel it again. You're starting to get that energy back. That's a good thing. So if you take care of in week 1 and 2, what's actually happening inside of you, take care of that loss and that pride situation, get that meditation you need in the rest. By week 3, you've got regeneration again. You've got emotional renewal. That passion's coming back. Week 4. All right. See? Now, if you don't, week 4 is going to be this energy. Week 4 is going to go right back into heartache, but it does not have to. Okay? It does not have to. So this has to happen for this not to happen. And then going into June, that little nubbin, see here, you got the Ace of Wands again. Here's that same staff on this little boy's thing, if you can see it. Okay? that same staff in his hand is back before June comes in, and the butterfly coming out, spreading, showing your colors, being happy, being, just fired up about things again. So you started to, but you hit that bump in the last week, and then at the very end going into June is you're going to get it back. You're going to start over, because remember, May is about starting over, standing up. And again, you've got 9 of those wands in this one. So you start off May tired. You start battle weary. You just want to stop, and you do, but you got stuck. And then you start to find it in week 3, but something happens to make you hit that break again. But this is the Lost card right here. These are the same 2 cards. This is warning you by the end of May to take care of this. Take care of it by meditating, resting, check on your pride. What is holding you back? Okay, you're probably holding you back. And then going into June, the last little bit, you'll blossom again. You'll be feeling yourself again, Sag. So things are going to happen this month. You've got some things to work on, but it's okay, because it looks like you're going to get through it with everything. It's going to be fantastic. So your crazy sexy love note that came out for you this month is compassion for all. Compassion for all. Even the stinky little skunk, if you notice, the little stinky skunk, it doesn't matter. It's not the beautiful animals. It's the jackass. It's the annoying raccoon that gets in your trash. It's the guy who's trying to get something over on you. It's the little nut guy that plants those little, nuts in your yard. It's a stinky skunk. It's the spitty llama. It's, there's no beautiful animals on here. You notice. It's not the gorgeous bird, right? Just saying. So the back of the card says, compassion is the beating heart of all spiritual practices. The peace you seek comes from the peace you create. Let me read that again. The peace you seek comes from the peace you create. So what's happening down here? That energy of just battling. The peace you seek will get rid of this heartache. It will bring you here. So again, duplicate message. Extend your compassion to all beings today, including yourself. Repeat, including yourself. Everyone benefits when you are kind. May all beings be happy and free. Sag, you are all about freedom. You are all about truth. You can get next to yourself. You can cut through the bull crap. You know what it is you need to fix. So keep working on it. You're not stuck in heartache and loss. You're not stuck in a mourning period for anything. So whatever didn't work out is going to get better, but there's that something that you need to deal with, and powerfully so this month. Okay? That's your message from Spirit. I hope that helped you. I really hope to see you back in June. Please like, subscribe, and share. And if you enjoyed this, I'd love to hear your comments below. Take care.